Hey, what's up guys? I'm Shun FREERIDER. Understanding user is very important part to develop and market products. User experience are too hard while many competitors exist here. The useful ways to understand is to be heard from users, isn't it? Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How are you?
Yeah, so thanks for your time today.
I'm sorry?
Thanks for your time today.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Yeah, first, what is Uxcam?
Uxcam. So basically we are building a tool for companies that allows them to improve user experience of their mobile apps. So as a company, our tool lets you see how your users are using your product and understand user experience, what the problems they're having, and fix these issues. Yeah.
Oh.
And right now we are compatible with iOS and Android. So as a company, if you are building iPhone apps or Android apps, you can use our tool to really see how your users are using your apps and fix those usability issues.
Okay. What is your mission and vision?
So the mission is, I think the company's like user experience is something that's last 5 years it's just been like a really buzzword. I mean every company wants to improve user experience of their product.
Yeah.
But the problem is like there isn't really good tools to understand how your users are using your product. And our vision is to provide companies and product managers this really awesome tools which helps them to understand where my users are struggling and just giving them enough resources to kind of build awesome apps, and that's our mission.
Yeah, cool.
And our vision is to build a lot of awesome tools that will allow them to understand the usability issues and fix them easily.
Who is unique customer?
Yeah. So companies that are developing mobile apps, but who has somewhere around, if they have more than 7 people, because that gives them more resources to really drill down into the issues. So companies developing mobile apps with a product manager or developer, they're kind of like the perfect fit for our company. If it's an e-commerce company, that's even more better because we can actually, because the thing is that when you fix issues on an e-commerce app, even with a small issue, you can kind of see the results like revenue wise, you can have a correlation. So that's actually a really perfect use case for us. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Please tell me about your founding story.
The founding story.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I mean that was actually in London. So it was around the beginning of 2014. So I was working in a university called University College London, and basically I was helping a team of UX researchers. So what we were doing was basically we would kind of go around the university and ask students to, hey, can you use our app? And we would record them when they're using it. And basically with all this UX researcher, we were kind of like, watching these videos and trying to figure out how they're using it, what are the problems they're having. And obviously, as a developer, was like, there's gotta be a better way to do this, right? And same with my co-founder as well. He was working for BBC, so he developed the BBC weather app. And when he was working there, we were just having beers, and we were kind of like, well, there has to be a solution to this. And that's when we kind of said, okay, let's, what if we build software that just records how users are using it? The advantage to that would be, we wouldn't have to ask the students how do you use the product, because when we do that, it's like, okay, you want me to use this app, and the way I interact is completely different, right? So yeah, I mean, over beers we kind of like let's build a product that allows you to do that. So it was an internal project and we built it for ourselves, and fortunately we were able to do an enterprise customer. And after that, you know, once we closed that customer, that's when we realized that it's not just a project, it's an actual business. And that's when we kind of went in. Well, we didn't go full time for next 4 or 5 months. We still worked with, we were still working on our own while we had a job, because we'd be completely broke if we did that. And my co-founder, he has a family, so I think it'd be, it would suck. But yeah, after that we were just doing it on our own while we had a full-time job. But during that time, Microsoft Ventures, which is a incubator program in England, they approached, we applied for it, and they said, yeah, you should join us. We joined them. We spent about 3-4 months, and it was an amazing experience, because we were sort of like, you know, we are first-time entrepreneur and we were developers. So as developers, we were building like so many features, and you know, but they kind of helped us to kind of understand, give us a more business way of thinking about the product itself. And yeah, we finished the program and we launched in May or June of 2014, and we started growing, started getting customers. And after that, we applied for 500 startup incubator in San Francisco, and it was funny, we got into that too. And what was crazy was like we had 2 days to move to San Francisco from London. So I kind of quit my job and, you know, like took a plane, like the next plane, and flew it over here. So within 48 hours I was in San Francisco. And since then we've been based out here and growing our team here in London, and we have a team in India and Nepal, so we're a pretty remote team as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Finally, please tell me about your dream.
My dream.
Yeah.
In terms of the company, I think well, you know, first thing, like I said earlier, right? Like user experience is something that's just starting to grow, right? I mean, there's like millions of apps on the App Store, but the problem is like we barely use like a handful of them, and the reason is like, you know, most of the apps are shitty, and you know they just you know, it's a bad experience, and it's just they don't stand out, right? And companies are understanding the value of user experience more now than ever before, right? And it's gonna increase even more. So it's a really awesome time to be in this space, building a company in user experience, and we're just scratching the surface right now. So as a product, right now we let you kind of see how your users are using your product and do more analysis on it, but there is more to it. So how do you automatically figure out where users are having issues and stuff, and that's something we are constantly working on our background with our research team. So this is quite exciting. I mean, next 6 months time we'll have some really awesome stuff. Yeah.
Thank you.
So quite excited about that.
Yeah, very quite excited. So thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.